Live at 5, it's offer review. And boy, we've got some fun stuff to talk about. And again, congratulations to everybody that is unlocking Adam Warlock yesterday. Yes, he does make the Infinity Watch team a little bit better. Yes, a lot of people are using Adam Warlock more in the Mythic raids with Cloak and Dagger. I'm not sold on Adam Warlock there, but I guess Cloak and Dagger makes him completely payable there. A lot of more control. And we got a post right here, which I've seen this before, I think. It says, when you log into Marvel Strike Force, it's clearly Monday. Oh, boy. What is he? Is he holding up a fist and then he's got a one? What is he doing there? What are you doing there, Adam Warlock? Have a nice day. Also, we did a chat here. Somebody came into chat and said, who should I 6 red star first? Silver Surfer, Adam Warlock. And, I think that there's, of course, this is an interesting question. I think that if we're talking about the Infinity Watch team, I think it's more important to do Gamora absolutely first, and then for sure Phyla is important to put red stars on. 6 reds anyways. I don't think 7s is necessary on any character right now this time. And then there's also a case to be made for Nebula in the Heroes for Hire match. Boy, that match goes bad if Nebula dies. So I think just on the Infinity Watch team, there's at least, I think there's higher priority for sure. For sure Gamora first, and then maybe Phyla. And then, then you can start talking about, Adam Warlock and Nebula. But outside of that, there's also Kestrel. You want to do Kestrel probably for everything. I think Kestrel and Gamora are the top 2 characters I would recommend right now for taking to 6 red first. Adam Warlock is a bit down there on the list. Also, I just want to back up on this, right? Double back on this. Coding laziness equal free Dagger shards for some. When is the final answer about compensation? I hope they just remove them from their accounts more than anything else. I mean, I think that's probably the best thing to do. The reason why I say that is I don't know how many people got them. It's hard for me to guess. Now, any number more than 0 is too many, correct? And this is definitely their problem to fix. But also, there's a couple things that had to happen for them to get these free Dagger shards. Like, they had to play in an event that happened a year ago, let's say, and then not collect the rewards, like forget to cash out all their orbs, and then they had to log on to the game in this narrow window of about 40 minutes when it was actually incorrect in the game. So I'm not sure how many people got free Dagger shards. I don't have this information, but I don't think it's that many. But yeah, when are you going to fix it? Or have they fixed it and they just didn't tell us? And I wonder if these people got the shards removed from their account or something, and that's that. I don't know, or I don't know how big of a problem it is. But anyways, let's find out. And then lastly, I'm going to ask this question. What's the worst T4 you've ever done? And then someone says, I'm confident everyone's done a T4 they regret. Mine is Invisible Woman Special, which that's not the worst. I can think of worse ones that I've done. She was on my team for 2 weeks before I got Black Bolt. I think for me, the worst one I've ever done was Shuri's Basic. Pretty sure that's the worst one I've ever done. What's yours? Put it down in the comment section. Let's go to offer review. And we're going to take a look at what we have here. And let's see what we got here. And go through all the offers. Oh boy, that popped up right away. Let's get out of there. And yeah, he's got his thumbs down. Let's go to offers and see what we have. First thing we've got right here on the screen is the Light of Hope Orb offer. A couple things I want to say about not only Cloak and Dagger, but also Sharon, Captain America, Sam Wilson, Maria Hill. I think that if you're interested in going into Doom 2 and getting Gear Tier 16 relatively quickly and then eventually progressing to Dark Dimension 5, these new raid characters that we've been getting, these 2 teams are being shoved down our throats, and we don't even know it yet. Like, they're going to be absolutely mandatory if that's something you're considering doing in the future. For real. And then even Maria Hill and Sharon Carter and Captain America Sam Wilson, it wasn't necessarily apparent, obviously, that it was going to be the unlock requirements for Omega Red, but they are, and it is what it is. So that being said, now we're at a decision here about Cloak and Dagger, and I'm going to say it again. If you're thinking about participating in Doom 2 and Dark Dimension 5, I think this is going to be mandatory. I'm calling it now. Anyways, what's my valuation on this? I value these orbs at $3 a piece. So, you know, it got 9 shards there. So I value this at 27 bucks. Do what you got to do. It is the proper character shards, which gives a minimum of 6, maximum of 180, and averages a little bit more than 9. Let's move on. X4 X Factor orb offer. This orb also has Shatterstar in it. And this is a random way of getting, kind of an expensive way of getting X Factor character shards. I guess if you're scrambling to get Adam Warlock, his event will be running for, check the events tab, but I think it's going to be here for a couple days more, but it started yesterday. Do what you got to do, but this is not a very, the randomness of this annoys me, especially if you have some of them already at 7 stars, then it's just a waste if you pull duplicates on those. Let's move on. Absolute Carnage bundle. No. Check. I just don't get this at all. Let's just not even talk about that. ISO 8 energy offer. So this is an okay offer. Get it if you want to. This will get you lots of green ISOs. Plus it'll help you progress your account towards level 85. Not that favorable about these, but going forward as we move down offer review, I'm definitely going to be favorable towards energy offers like this right here, and not so much this, the orbs. I think they're kind of garbage now. So like right there, this is an ISO 8 energy counter. So it'll reward 910 energy over 7 days. I have bought this in the past, and I think that this is a better value than the offer up there, which gives 1,000 energy. It's 15 US dollars, and I don't value those orbs as much anymore. They're just not great. I do like this offer better, and this will help you move your account towards level 85. That being said, silver promotion credits offer. This is a very normal offer. It is always here. They have sold 50 silver promotion credits for $3 in the past, so there's nothing exciting about this. But I have bought this in the past when I needed, to get like Kestrel to 5 stars, and she was in the store, and I only had 140. So yeah, I spent $3 on that. Let's move on. Trash. All right, this is a very normal deal. The only upside to this is if you want to take advantage of double drops and move your account towards level 80. I do value 800 energy at about $4, and it's hard for me to say that the rest of this is worth $6. I won't be buying this myself, but I get it if you're pushing for level 85. Orb draft. I used to buy this. I'm not going to buy this today, but I used to buy this all the time. And the reason for I don't buy it anymore is because I just don't need these items anymore. Red Star, I don't need them as much. It seems like they were like specifically training materials. I just used to need training materials. I always needed them. I don't need them as much anymore. I do value Red Star at $1.50. Premium orb at $1. Training orbs at $1.50. And then 14 basic orbs, probably worth about 90 cents to me. I used to buy this all the time. I just don't feel like buying anymore. It's like I'd always get like the premium orb or the basic orbs. I was like, why did I buy this? All right, let's move on. Special orbs draft. I'm not going to be buying this because I don't want to buy a gold orb for $3. Training materials, I do value those at $1.50, so that's worth about $3. Premium orb is worth $1 a piece. Yeah, I think I probably would buy this offer if it had 2 gold orbs. If it had 2 gold orbs, I'd probably jump on it. Anyways, let's move on. Limited time sale. Nothing limited or special about this. This is actually pretty terrible. At best, we value 12,000 orb credits, or whether that's 6 gold orbs at $12. That's maybe worth another $4. So maybe $16, not even close to $30 value. No. All right. I don't buy this anymore. Recommend this. It's actually gone down in value a lot. I value this at about $3 and that about $1. So $4 value, not quite worth $10. And then more consumable. Blitz your minds out. I've been finding that blitzing instead of playing RTA is probably enough. Plus, we're also going to have a very important blitz on Thursday, which is going to be the one for Cloak and Dagger credits, the luminous orbs or whatever. So blitz our minds out, and then we never have to buy this, right? All right, I think that's the end of everything here. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. All this stuff is garbage. Let's see if there's anything else worth talking about. Nope. Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account. Looks like we've got some unique offers here, starting off with Quake. Boy, Quake is on the bench. The only good thing I can say about Quake is that she, along with Black Bolt and 4 other members of the Inhumans, unlocks Ebony Maw. But, she's relatively easy to get. This is worth about $1. So, I think most people already have Quake completely unlocked and ready to go. So I think this is very limited number of people will see value in buying this. Let's move on. We talked about that. We don't want to get that. Ooh, okay. we're gonna pause here and talk about this. First things first, she is available randomly in those arena orbs, right? She's in the arena orbs, and she's there at that 10% drop rate with arena orbs. Now, the one thing I'll say about those arena orbs is that they do have a ton of, quite a meaningful amount of training materials in them. So if you're short training materials and you need Phyla, you might consider opening them. Now, that is not going to be a good value overall, considering she's going to be eventually dropped down into that 975 category. Now, when is that going to happen? And can you wait? And then the other question is, what else are you going to spend the arena orbs on? If you have something else to spend the arena orbs on, I get it. Now, I made a decision to open a bunch of them because I don't know what they were for. Like, I wasn't going to use them on anything else. All the other characters in the arena orbs I already had maxed out, and she's an important character. Let's talk about how important she is. Realistically, right now, if you have Kestrel and the 4 members of Infinity Watch, as far as the ladies, like all of them but Adam Warlock, it's almost like a run don't walk situation to build that team, because they can carry you through so many different parts of the game. This is literally their power leap in this game. I mean, they're just so much better. And I think that there's a relatively easy way of getting Nebula and Gamora. The 2 that are going to be hard, or the 3 that are going to be hard to get, is going to be Kestrel, Phyla, and Moondragon. So if you have access to, let's say the other 3 ladies of the Infinity Watch team, you already have Moondragon, you already have Nebula, you already have Gamora. I really think Phyla is a no-brainer, even at this horrific cost. Now, please understand, I think this is highway robbery. 50 character shards for $35. Yeah, they throw in a gold orb, which is worth about $2 to me, and they throw in a training material orb, $1.50. But boy, this team that I'm talking about is just that much better than everything else, and you could use it in the arena for sure. So I just want to point out that this is a quite an exceptional character. I'm not necessarily recommending that this is value or anything like that, but I just want to acknowledge how important this character is and how important this team is at this time. It's kind of a big deal. Like Emma, I could say, yeah, she's good, but you could pass on this. Like, you can just, you don't need to have any character for that, man. But the importance of Phyla and the Infinity Watch sisters as a complete team, or Infinity Watch ladies, is a big deal. Emma's a great character. Yeah, she's a top 10 character. She has a lot of value, but and I use her in a lot of different game modes, but she's just not this as important as Phyla with Moondragon, Nebula, and Gamora for sure. Let's move on. Yeah, Vessel of Vengeance offer. This guy is actually a hard node farmable, and I can't recommend anybody buying this at all. There's very little reason. He's actually like the 3rd best member on his Shadowlands team. The Shadowlands team is pretty much just used on offense and war, so this is a goodish character, good character. He's a good character on a team that is only used on offense and war. So no. Both Emma's plug and play. She's great in a lot of different places, and then Phyla, of course, is just a different story. This is nothing important. Hail Hydra offer. So again, this is kind of a situational thing right here. If you have four Hydra minions and you unlock Red Skull, you can put them on defense in your war with very minimal gear investment, and it's going to be an annoying team for your opponent to cover, if you even care about Alliance War. If you do care about Alliance War and defense, this is with very minimal gear, is an annoying team to play against. One of the original defensive war teams, Coulson, I guess, was the original one, but definitely one of the original ones. Anyways, let's move on. Again, you can get them. Mimic Master offer, yeah. Again, same thing. If you care about defense on war, there's some value to this guy. But other than that, it's a hard sell. Let's move on and see if there's anything else worth mentioning here on offer review. And I just want to talk about this. I have this priority, and I talked about it earlier today in a Valley Flying video. We talked about it together. Top priority for me is going to be my arena team, which probably right now is Infinity Watch. And if you don't have Adam Warlock, then Infinity Watch and a very good character, a plug-and-play character like Kestrel or Silver Surfer or whatever. Even Emma might even work in that team, and then from there, the second priority is going to be raid and dark dimension teams, right? And primarily whatever raid you're doing, and then Greek raids, and then it drops down even further. Like lower importance would be offense alliance war teams, if you even care about that, and then lastly would be defensive teams. But I think that's a priority of focusing on whatever you're working on as far as resources and putting gear and ISO 8 and all of that stuff and farming character shards. That seems to be a hierarchy of importance and character use. Let me know what you think. And again, congratulations to everybody that unlocked Adam Warlock. Okay, bye.